Avionics.
Avionics on.
How do you read?
10 by 10.
Yeah, I'm not so good over here.
Cherokee going to flying W, where are you?
Check. Check. I think our intercom is not working. There we go. Our intercom was turned down, so
Okay.
still not great. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
Okay. So,
Blood pressure. Blood pressure is normal. Mixture. Gonna link for taxi the mixture a little bit. Just 2 fingers.
I got it.
Avionics master switch on, flaps, headsets on, up. Radios. Okay, so we have 122.8 in our radio number 2. And this. Hello. Cannot hear you.
And flying W, Citabria is 2 miles to the south. We'll be overflying the field. We're in the right downwind for runway 1.
Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me?
And flying W, Cherokee,
no?
turning right base 1, flying W.
Check. Now I got you. I don't know what's always the matter with that. I'm going to bring some, got me now? Plug them back in.
Runway 1, flying W. Cherokee base, final 1, flying W. Aircraft entering the downwind.
You got to pull this power back a little bit. There you go. Just a little. There you go.
Okay. We're just to the left of runway 1. We'll be overflying the field.
Okay, do you copy me?
Watch out.
Right downwind for runway 1 at the Citabria.
Okay, 172 is turning right downwind 1. We're just coming out of the beam. The numbers wrong.
I don't know what this guy's doing.
Okay, we'll keep an eye out for you.
Hey, what's this guy doing? Look.
I don't know.
He's on an upwind. I don't know if he knows. Maybe not.
He wasn't supposed to try there.
Okay, you got a good copy on the radio now?
I do. Do you?
Yeah, let me just keep an eye. Let me just listen to this guy.
Sure.
And Citabria's
that's all. Top radios.
And Cherokee's clear in the active 1, flying W.
Okay, so he just called it crosswind. That's okay. He's
72 midfield right downwind 1, flying W.
Citabria's over the 19 numbers, crosswind, runway 1, flying W.
I don't think he knows there's helicopter traffic on the opposing side here. Okay, you can finish. I'll just listen for that.
All right, so I'm gonna get my ATIS.
Automated weather
ASOS.
ASOS.
Or AWAS, I'm not sure what's over there.
Wind 270 at 06. Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature 07 Celsius. Dew point -12 Celsius. Altimeter 3033. Remarks. Density altitude -1,300.
Okay. I got my ATIS.
Automated weather
ASOS.
ASOS.
AWAS.
719.
I forget which one's over there, but I'll look it up while you're doing that.
Okay, so I would like to have this set, the standby radio, the MagWire. Let me see what MagWire is.
It's an ASOS over there, by the way. Just
No, this is here, not there. MagWire is 126475, 126475. So let me put my wire here. 126475. 47.
I'm gonna pull this power back just a hair for you, and you're already lean for taxi. That's good.
All right, 12627. Put my wire in there.
126475. I concur.
All right, so good. And transponder altitude had an indicator. We got flying instruments.
Okay, we'll be looking for
And flying instruments are here. They look good to me. And parking brake release. And let's take
I'm gonna turn this intercom down just a
our
hair.
brakes and do our engine run up.
Okay.
My brakes work. Do you want to try your brakes?
I'll check them on the taxi.
Okay.
I'll I'll let you get out of the parking spot first.
How about that wind? What do you think? Slow wind?
I love wind. Okay, when you get straight, let me just check my brakes here. I have the plane.
Your plane.
My brakes feel good. Thank you, your plane.
My plane.
Okay, we have that traffic in sight. Forward to us there.
See where the wind is blowing from. But
Well, we have a lot of traffic already in the pattern, so that's first cue, right?
that's fine. We had to do a run up.
Yep.
But how about the wind? That is pointing to the.
It's exactly what it said. It was going to be about 330.
Okay.
You know, I can look it up. I forget. What did your ASO say?
330. That's correct.
At 6 knots. That's nothing.
No. I'm not concerned. I just was checking.
Shouldn't be concerned.
Because of
Look at this guy landing. Looks like a video he's making for a flight training video. Oh, that's just a Tabria we just saw coming up wind.
All right, yeah.
Slow down. Slow down.
The right
This is why Bob won't let you film him. He's afraid you're going to crash into something going so fast. Slow down. Slow down. There you go. Barbara's rule is brisk walk. So, you know that plane tail, right? We talked about $38,000 to fix that. Somebody hit it. Somebody just like you and just like me put their head down, crashed into that tail of that plane. Pretty far out there. That's a new medical helicopter from Cooper 2, man. They got it painted with their name on it. Looks way better, right?
Yeah.
Way better. Wow.
And let's do a run up.
Yeah, so we're not going to get anywhere. Let me just give you a little hint that I don't want to be anywhere near these rotor blades. So let's give him like 25 feet between wingtip and rotor tip. That's about as close as you want to get to him, Mayor. Sorry.
Okay.
That was our first time he was here for a while.
2855 and 4000 Whiskey Kilo. Good day.
Okay, let's do a run up. Parking brake.
That's a really nice helicopter, man.
Cabin doors and windows closed.
Mine's closed and locked. My windows and doors both closed and locked, and my ashtray is secured.
Flight controls, free and correct. Yeah, look good. Mixture, switch in. Here we go. Throttle, it's on the brakes. 1700 RPM. Okay, mixture, lean, 2 fingers. Magnetos.
Well, you're doing this
1,
run-up,
2.
just keep a situational awareness of what's going on around you here.
1, 2. 1. Uh-oh.
Let's see.
2.
I missed it. One more time.
1. Okay, it did drop above 50.
I didn't hear it shut off or anything. You okay?
Yeah, good.
Just a small drop, right? Now you're back on both, right?
I'm back on both, yes. Suction gauge is good.
Yep, in the green.
Engine instruments, they look good to me.
Top one is fuel, bottom one is oil pressure and oil temp.
Ammeter.
Looks good.
Looks good. Throttle all the way
So
down.
ammeter would be discharging or overcharging, and it's doing neither, so that's a good sign.
Okay. Throttle now. Adjust the friction lock. Parking brake release. Let's do, since we're here, let's do before takeoff. Flaps as required. Mixture rich. Power heat off. Lights and navigation lights. So we have our nav lights on. And that's about it. And our beacon, obviously.
Landing light.
Okay.
Why not, right?
Yeah.
We talked about that before, right? Oh, well, we were at night, but you can leave that on in the day for safety.
Okay.
But it's an LED bulb, so
yeah,
using like very small wattage.
Green is set for takeoff. Fuel valve is in pot. Transponder is good. Time. So 55.73 is and 59. That will be our. Okay.
All right. So.
You ready?
Yeah.
So heading, we're gonna be taking off from here, and we are gonna be heading. Then we're gonna have to be turning because this is north.
Yep.
We're gonna have to be heading south, and it's gonna be my heading. Gonna be 184.
What's the runway? Is 19, right? So we're going to be almost south on the downwind, right?
Correct, yes. So my plan is that I'm gonna take off and I'm gonna separate. I'm gonna get 500 feet, and then I'm gonna do a 45 to the right to separate from the pattern, fly a little bit, and then get my heading just to be away from the pattern.
There's nobody here. You can fly and depart from the downwind leg if you want. You can depart 45 from the downwind, or you can depart 45 that direction. That'll get you out over ditch intersection.
That's good, but I'm trying to rehearse
whatever
works. When it comes. Okay, so you ready?
You just want to be, if you're going to go out and do what you said the first time, we want to be above the pattern when we come back.
Okay.
Okay, so...
We do that.
I haven't heard, I've been listening on the radio, I haven't heard anybody in the pattern. I don't see anybody on ADS-B, but I haven't even checked my ADS-B is working. Oh, good, because it says it's not connected. So while you're getting ready for takeoff, I'm going to turn my ADS-B receiver on because I was trying to save some battery here. GDL 50. We'll take a second to warm up here.
All right, that works. Flying W traffic, Skyhawk 738 Yankee Tango departing runway 1, heading southbound. Flying W.
I have an issue. My ADS-B receiver is not working, so I may... on to yours, if you don't
Sure,
mind.
absolutely. Sure.
What is yours called?
Sentry.
Sentry? So in the first, I don't know what, maybe that thing was on the charger and it was not plugged in properly. Is yours Wi-Fi or Bluetooth?
It's Wi-Fi.
Okay, I'm going to grab your Wi-Fi Sentry. There it is. And it can support 2 devices at once, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'll leave you with your...
Federal copy?
Yeah, before you go, let me just have a quick look because I'm distracted. Flaps, mixture, carb heats off, trim wheels, fuels on both, and make sure the fuel primer's locked.
Fuel primer is locked, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
I think you're all set.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
$40, $50, $55, $60, rotating.
Nice and easy. Okay.
Positive rate of climb. Looking for VY.
Positive rate of climb, safe airspeed at 76, and you're at 300 feet. We'll clear the wires, right?
Yeah.
Keep an eye on that. A little bumpy, right?
Very bumpy, we knew about that. Okay, we are 500 feet the pattern. I'm gonna do a 45 to get away with the
yeah,
pattern.
I'm just gonna have a look because I got no awareness here. How's yours look?
Looks good. There is no plane scenarios.
Yeah, I got an issue. I'm not getting any Sentry reporting here, so I don't even know if I can get that on my...
We're 1,000 feet above ground. $1,500. So I'm gonna start my turn at 1,500. 1,700 now. I'm gonna start my turn too. My handling will be 184.
Square approach, Cirrus 215, Romeo, 7.5.
Cirrus 215, Romeo, McGuire approach. McGuire altimeter 3032.
325, Romeo.
No traffic?
Sorry?
Yeah, I don't have ADSB, so I'm relying on yours till when we get out of the pattern here. I'm gonna see if I can find a cord and plug that in.
Sure.
I must have discharged that battery when I thought I was charging it the other day. Not a big deal.
If you have a cable, have a battery accessible.
I have a really good battery. I'm just wondering if I have the cable. I'll check in a second. I don't need a big cable. I just need a short one. We might have one in here.
184, 190.
So you got no traffic out here. I don't see anybody, and we're heading to the practice area.
There is a plane 1,400 feet on the road, so.
Yeah, I got a short cable. This might do it. So if you're all good, which you should be, because you're supposed to be by yourself right now, I'm gonna do a little switch here and get myself some electricity. All right, you got the plane right?
My plane.
I'm just having a little, well, this should be pretty simple. Okay, I think I got my ADS-B receiver powered up with a remote battery. At least that's what it looks like. Yep. Okay. See what we got up here now. TDL 50. Connected.
Okay.
Okay, good job. Thank you.
I reached my cruise altitude right now.
Nice, you got up to 3,000 feet.
Yeah.
That was a little bit of a surprise. Beautiful day out here.
Yeah.
Very small amount of bumpiness, but nothing. Okay, so.
So right now, I'm waiting a little bit to get separated from Flying W, so I can establish communication with my wire approach. I'm going to ask for flight following.
What about cruise checklist? You already do that? You already did that?
No. After, is that after takeoff?
Are you established at the altitude you want to be at? Okay.
Yeah, well,
so I'm just going to remind you, because the most important thing today, obviously, you know, you're practicing for solo. That's the ocean right there. So you know, if you can see Atlantic City the entire way down here, and that's the peninsula of New Jersey. As long as you don't go near that water in the Delaware Bay, you should be well clear of the TFR. So I'm just going to verify. Actually, that's not true. You can actually get into the TFR in New Jersey if you go over past Cross Keys Airport. So
yep, let's not do that.
So if you head, you know, generally heading toward Atlantic City and then generally toward Cape May when you get a beam Atlantic City, you should be well out of the TFR. But you have TFR on your iPad, right?
Do.
And you can see it very clearly?
Yep, to my right.
I'll leave you alone then. I'm going to open an air vent on my side, and then I'm going to put some heat on. There goes the heater. We said air was on the bottom, heat was on the top, right?
Yes.
I think that seems about right. I don't feel any heat coming out, but that's not unusual. Oh, there it is. So the heat's on the top, air's on the bottom. That's heat. Okay, heater's on, and the vents are open. Okay, so cruise checklist. You got the RPM set where you want?
I'm trying to trim the plane.
Okay.
So I can actually...
And be careful because you're still in the Bravo here.
Yeah, so...
And it's at 4,000 feet, so just watch your altitude. You're below the Bravo.
Yep. That's
But you're
goal.
in the horizontal limits. Okay. What's the altitude you're flying down here?
3,000, but I'm trying to keep flying.
So before you trim it, just get to the altitude you want. It'll be a lot easier to,
okay.
Because otherwise you're going to have to make a descent and retrim it. Man, yeah, it's just a little bumpy out here, but this is really normal day out here, right?
Yep.
November 5272 Romeo McGuire approach.
It's not hot. It's not too hot, and it's not too cold. Sorry, just going to get all this junk off here for you.
10 miles west of your cap, 3,000 feet, destination Lima Delta Juliet.
November 72 Romeo Squawk 0431. November 72 Romeo radar contact.
So does this bumpiness bother you at all?
A little bit, no, nothing.
No, I mean, like, first of all, you don't get air sick, right? We've been up enough times in the day and the night. So this is like really, really minor turbulence. I wouldn't let this bother you at all. We're in a very light plane, obviously.
Yeah.
You get in a little bit of bigger plane, a twin engine, this stuff starts to disappear pretty quickly. Okay, what's your waypoint you're looking for right now?
I'm looking for November 18th.
Okay, do you have it?
Let me do first my cruise checklist. So throttle is good, and flaps up, landing lights off.
Approach, Skymaster.
But we said that we can keep them up.
Juliet Sierra, request.
Extra adjust.
Skymaster 337 Juliet Sierra, McGuire approach. The McGuire altimeter 3032, stay position and attention.
We're a couple of miles northeast of Hamilton. We're going to be crossing sure you're
Hey,
safe
that's-
en route to White Plains, Kilo Hotel, Papa November, like flight following.
So you got a Skymaster coming up under you here, minus 700 feet. So let's just keep an eye. That's a fair, there he goes right there. You got him?
Yeah. Is that a helicopter?
No, it's a Cessna Skymaster. Actually, yeah, that's him. So he's probably going to call, McGuire's probably going to call you out as traffic. Doesn't look like a Skymaster, but he's down low. Okay, he's no factor.
Let me make the call to McGuire. That's one.
What about your visual waypoint you were looking for?
That will be no.
Radar contact 5 miles northeast.
Actually, I don't think that was him. I think he's still out here.
7 Juliet Sierra.
There is a plane 700 feet under us.
Yeah, he should be just a beam. There he goes. There's the Skymaster now. You see him back there, top white wing?
Yes.
Okay, that's the Skymaster. I don't know what that guy in front of him had no ADS-B. Okay, you were looking for November 81, right?
Yeah,
you got it?
It's supposed to be very close to
Yeah,
us.
it is. It is. That's why I was trying to get you to look for it earlier, because it was really visible. Now it's not so much visible.
Okay.
Straight here. Look out your window, 45 degrees off your right nose.
Okay.
About 2 o'clock.
By there.
airport's right out there, but I can only see the top of the state police hangar now.
2,500 to Victor Alpha Yankee.
Let me use
Columbia
try to direct away.
Tango McGuire approach. The McGuire altimeter 3032, maintain VFR.
32 and keeping the VFR, 43 Tango.
I look down here, that's Atine Lake.
It's 12 o'clock, less than a mile.
This is Mullica River and the Wading River converging at Batstow right there. So you see the airport right there? It's right off your nose. The runway goes kind of 30 degrees.
Passing right off your left, 2,800.
That way. Runway goes that way. About 5 miles. 4.5.
Choir approach, TBM 12 Mike
It's right in front of me?
Yeah,
Or
you
right
see,
there?
no, it's right down low. There's a lot of green, and then there's an opening.
To my 1 o'clock or to my 2
1 o'clock, yep, 1
Yeah.
o'clock. Look down, there's a
Yeah.
white building, which is
Yes.
the top of the state police hangar.
Another couple minutes.
Yep.
Let me get the field.
Okay, so that's McGuire. So you're just a couple miles east of McGuire right now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get on top of Maguire flying at 3,000 feet so I can make my call for fly following.
You don't have to get right on top of it if you don't want. You just tell them you're just east of McGuire, 2 miles, 3 miles east of McGuire. I mean of November 81.
Okay. So that will be COM 2, which is this is COM 1, this is COM 2.
Yeah, you're on McGuire's frequency to transmit right now.
Okay.
November 2464 Hotel, good afternoon.
So he might be a little bit confused though that you're heading directly toward the TFR. So if you tell him you're at November 81 heading for Wildwood, you could go on course now.
Okay, so you
Well, he's just going to be confused that you're flying into the TFR when you tell him you're going to Wildwood.
Departing out of Old Bridge.
should I tell him my
I would, yeah. So when we call him up,
should I tell him that I'm gonna be do via
well, I would make your turn toward Wildwood right now, or wherever you're going next, because right now you're flying into the TFR. We're still a couple miles away, but
we'll do that.
And then you can tell him you just passed, you're just south of November 81, heading for wherever you're going next, to VCN. Oh, I'm sorry, you are going to VCN first.
Correct.
Yeah, okay, so I'm sorry. You are heading toward the TFR on your way to VCN, so...
Yeah,
probably...
and then after that, but should I tell him that I'm going there on the way to VCN? Okay.
I would just tell him, I just say, McGuire approach, 738 Yankee Tango, 3,200 over November 81, request.
Yeah.
He's going to say, he's really busy too, so we want to keep this brief. Then you're going to say, McGuire approach, 738 Yankee Tango, en route, VCN, KWWD via VCN. Request flight following.
November 64 Hotel radar contact.
Okay, so you just passed November 81.
Yep.
So, and by the way, he's going to dump you right now anyway.
Yeah.
So you might as well go right to Atlantic City. I should have told you that earlier. You're out of McGuire's airspace now.
Okay.
So it's 1264, right? So we can just go. Let me just grab that for you because you're getting. There you go. Now you're 1264. That should be Atlantic City. Let me just verify that for you.
Is that a center, like Atlantic City Center or Atlantic City Tower?
It's going to be Atlantic City approach. Frequency 1246. Sorry. Yeah, we're out of McGuire's airspace in about 2 seconds here, so you're already in Atlantic City's.
Okay.
Okay, so now you got Atlantic City on here. Just sounds like there's nobody down here.
Atlantic City approach, Skyhawk 738 Yankee Tango. We are a couple of miles south from Hamilton, and we have a BFR request.
For 738 Yankee Tango, Atlantic City, squawk 0106 in ident.
0106.
Ident. 0106, ident 738 Yankee Tango.
So you should have done the cold call first, but we'll get to that later. Let him respond.
205 Juliet, how's this VOR approach going to terminate?
I'd like to go mist, and then we'll probably set up for an approach into Millville.
Roger.
So we're going to stay at 3,000. Wildwood via VCN.
Wildwood? No, KMA.
Yeah, that's Wildwood.
Okay.
KWWD. Via VCN. So he didn't get back to you yet, so...
Yankee Tango, radar contact, altimeter is 3031.
3031.
And where are you going today?
We're going to go to KMA via BCN, and we're requesting flight following.
Roger, report K-main site.
Report KMA site, 738 Yankee Tango, thank you.
Okay, so let's stay right at 3,000 so he doesn't get worried, because...
712 Sierra Papa Lang City, good afternoon, altimeter is 3031.
The good news is I would hope he would tell you if you head into the TFR, because we're getting...
Roger, advise when you have information. It's Romeo now, it's probably going to be a different letter by the time you get here, but it's Romeo now.
So we're going to be really close to the TFR.
Can we get the VOR? This thing has VOR?
Oh, I thought you were already on the VOR. I thought you already had that dialed in. That's
I know the number. The number.
Yeah, it's right here. It's right here. It's 115.2. You can put it in either nav head.
115.2.
And so I just want to keep reminding you. So it's down here. You put it into COM 2. So it's this one, not this one.
This one, right?
Yeah. COM 2 or nav 2. I'm sorry, nav 2. So don't put it in here don't put it in here and look up there, because you're going to be going nowhere.
Thank you.
So just remember now, we're flying in the direction of the TFR. So when you get to VCN, we got to turn.
Yeah, I'll make a sharp turn to the left.
And you can see that clearly. Oh, I see now. I see the pink line.
Yeah.
Okay, so the only thing you didn't do when you called up Atlantic City approach was you didn't do the cold call first. You just went right into your speech. So it's so you want to you know how to do this. It's Atlantic City approach 738 Yankee Tango. Stop. That's the cold call.
Oh.
Now you've been brief, and he can work you into his workload. He may need you to wait a minute. So now when he's ready, he's going to say 738 Yankee Tango Atlantic City approach altimeter 3032. What's your request? And now you say, we're a beam, November 81, 3,000 feet. We're Skyhawk en route VCN, or en route KWWD via VCN, requesting advisories. Because the first part you want to be like 5 seconds, so you don't interrupt. He was talking to airliners. He was talking to that Skymaster. So you don't want to interrupt his workflow until he's ready.
Okay.
So that way, I'm going to turn the heat off. Okay, so we are 4.2 miles from VCN. I haven't seen you dial this in at all yet, so I know you're...
2.
Yep.
And
let's really try and hold your altitude, because I'm not here. Yeah, and so that was the other thing. You were going to jump on with McGuire, and he was going to give you Atlantic City, and then you would have been a little flustered probably because you didn't have that frequency out.
Yeah.
But no big deal. We got through that.
I didn't know that I had to...
205 Juliet, cross Smith at 2,500, clear for the VOR 31 via the ARC.
Okay, so let's just double check. This looks like our mag heading is 250. That looks pretty close, right? To here, let's reset this to 250. Look pretty good, maybe 255. And now we can set this.
Uniform, Roger, you can fly the published.
This says fly 240, so you might want to fly just a hair.
Roger,
we're headed right in. You can probably see the VOR from here. Do you see it? I do. You've landed here before, ready? Remember, you should know what it looks like. It's right down there. I'm going to push your nose down. You see it?
Okay.
You got it?
No.
It's a bowling pin on the saucer right there. Right in front of you. We're going to crash into it. Look.
Okay, the bowling
pin with a saucer.
I see.
Charlie. Okay. All right, I need you to calm down, get back in the game, and land this.